A fine Sunday here in the City of Angels, Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today it's the third and final game in this three-game interleague series between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Dodgers. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Alex Wood gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the fours, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
About set for baseball in Southern California as Dustin Pedroia's into the box to get us going.
Boston, second baseman, Dustin Pedroia.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Eric, your Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, they're starting to open up some ground at the top of the division, and when you're setting a good pace at the top, it can be frustrating for those teams that are chasing you because they start thinking, what do we have to do to make up some ground?
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and Pedroia is set down to open up the ball game. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. EK, any thoughts?
Well, one thing's for sure. They love what Mookie Betts brings to this offense. Exactly 40 home runs for him on the year now, and counting, obviously. He just means a lot to this lineup because of his ability to change the course of a game with just one swing. So we'll see if he does that in this one.
Wood into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Oh my goodness, this guy is really starting to heat up now. That's 8 straight games with a base hit. He's been fun to watch.
Mookie Betts will dig in for the first time as he'll enter play 6th in the American League in hitting.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well. So there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
A fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Hot shot on the ground to short. Bare-handed for one. Over to Gonzalez, and they get the double play they needed to get him out of the inning. One hit in the inning, but no one left. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. David Price starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, he's got close to 200 innings this year. Been very dependable, thrown deep into a lot of ball games. He's looking to do the same in this one.
Yasiel Puig comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Yasiel Puig.
this is taken outside for ball one. Now, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon, EK. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Not only have they been playing well, but they've got their ace going here this afternoon, so the Reds get richer.
There's the cold strike he was looking for. 2-2 now.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Throw by Pedroia will be in time, and there's your first out.
Batting second.
Howie Kendrick will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin playing. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. This is in the air to right. Betts waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. And with a quick breather here, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, their starter has a ton of strikeouts, among the league leaders. That sometimes leads to some complacency out in the field. They're going to have to stay on their toes, be ready.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Hanley Ramirez will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Well, you're right. His last game was excellent, but he just keeps adding to those numbers. Over his last 10 games, he's been hitting over 350. I'll take that anytime.
Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Wood has his target. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kendrick's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Joe Mauer will dig in now, and as you can see, he's right up there in the American League batting race, currently second entering play.
And he has a top 5 on-base percentage as well.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. Jackie Bradley Jr. will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
Oh, man, did he absolutely crush the ball last month. He hit over 400. One of the most dangerous hitters in baseball right now.
Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take it. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in. He drove in one of the 2 runs in yesterday's ball game.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
And he falls behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Yeah, and you got to figure if he's going to jump the yard here, it's going to have to be to left field, because I don't think they're going to give him anything inside that he can pull.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And there's a pitch Gonzalez takes, and we're back even at 2-2.
And, you know, this is what the good ones do. They can wait you out up there. They sort of foul pitches off. They take pitches. They make the pitcher come to you.
And he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting fifth. Third
And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Out in front of it, strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1.
1-1.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So a good job of going the other way here as he checks in with the 1-out double. And we'll bring up our Dodger leaderboard to confirm for you that his current total leads the squad in that category.
And guys, that's a bigger deal than people realize. Usually the guy with the most doubles is also leading in other categories like runs or RBIs. He's a big part of their offense.
Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Carl Crawford will stand in, and perhaps unsurprisingly, the numbers tell us he's a much better hitter versus right-handers than he is against lefties. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the third inning in this one. Juan Lagares steps in, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely a guy to keep your eye on right now.
Lagares.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Wood gets the sign. 0-1 on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Crawford racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Oh, you talk about being comfortable at the plate. That's the way he's feeling it right now. 9 straight games with that base hit now.
Jose Ramirez will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Hard hit ball to second, but Kendrick is there to pull it in, and there's your first out. Coming to the plate now, David Price, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Dustin Pedroia will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Not really a good at-bat there. Forget getting out, but he didn't see any pitches as well.
Hard hit ball to second, gloved by Kendrick. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, Austin Barnes will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Come on, you look at the numbers on this guy, and you have to wonder, why does he continue to be in the lineup? He's got 1 hit in his last 10 games. Come on.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Lagares. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0. Alex Wood is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Swing and a liner. Hit hard up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Yasiel Puig will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The tag gets 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting,
Howie Kendrick is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Hit hard back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Corey Seager stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers are leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Pulls this one in the air out to left. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth.
Now batting,
Mookie Betts will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Two and 0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
On the ground up the middle. Towards second, Kendrick is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
the batter.
Hanley Ramirez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Turner is up with it, and a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail this one. Adrian Gonzalez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lagares is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Well, this is due justice for the guy on the mound. He probably should have had the strikeout on the last pitch, but, you know, at the plate, you got to know you're not going to get that pitch called a ball twice in a row.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. But leading off the inning, Joe Mauer, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. 0-2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
And this guy's not hitting over 300 by accident. He's got a very good knowledge of the strike zone, and he knows when to lay off.
And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit. Jackie Bradley Jr. stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So striding in, Juan Lagares. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Third baseman number 16.
Jose Ramirez stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
One ball,
and
no
this
strike.
misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. And now you've got a base open here with the pitcher on deck. Is this a workaround situation?
I think absolutely. With 2 outs here, no sense in giving this guy anything to hit if you can pitch to the pitcher instead.
Trying to hold the lead. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Mauer will take the turn and head for home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. David Price steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Tap foul at home plate. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. Dustin Pedroia digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
1-0.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Line toward the alley in left center. That's in there. Base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
The shortstop, number 2.
Xander Bogaerts steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at bat in one of the turning points of this ball game right here.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Looking to minimize the damage here. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Still now on 1 and 2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Grounded to third. He'll go the short way to Kendrick at second, and that'll be that. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. Boston's out in front, 2-1. Carl Crawford will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season.
Yeah, Matt, more of the same for him is he's currently leading the American League in that category. He's having himself just a fantastic season so far. Not only is he pitching well, but his team is playing great for him as well. You need run support and solid defense to rack up the wins like he is, and he's getting it.
Throw on to first takes care of him. Two very quick outs to start the home fifth. Alex Wood stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
3-0 now.
Of all the people to lose the strike zone against in this lineup, he's got to be out there thinking, how is this happening against the pitcher?
And that's over. 3-1. Chopped at the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. Mookie Betts will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Woods ready, coming at him with the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Line hard to the left side, but foul. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. On the ground to the left side. Turner's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Hanley Ramirez will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. He's got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2.
Now batting number 7, catcher Joe Mauer.
Joe Mauer will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Boy, and he's turned things around from that last inning as his pitch is swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to it.
Gone! So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer. Number 17 for him on the season, and the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Bradley with wheels headed for second. Around second, he'll try for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
4th triple of the year for him so far. And this was a case where he was watching that ball as he was rounding first, and he just decided, I'm going for 3.
J.P. Howell will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and it's a 4-1 game.
Third baseman number 16.
Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Scooped up, throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yasiel Puig will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Swing and a liner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Howie Kendrick will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now.
The batter, number 5, shortstop,
Corey Seager will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail it 4-1. David Price will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
David Price.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
Ground ball left side. Gloved by Turner. And a high throw to Adrian as it's over his head. And some problems defensively as they allow him to reach first safely. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And it's back to the top of the lineup now for Dustin Pedroia. He's set. Here it comes. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Xander Bogaerts gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Swing and a liner, but foul. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Mookie Betts will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the off-speed stuff, that's when you're going to get your fastball to hit.
Outside and low, 3-0. Down the third baseline. Foul. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores. Hanley Ramirez will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Called strike 0-2.
And that spot right there is unhittable, especially coming right after that two-seam fastball.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side, and reined in one away. Justin Turner steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away. On his way to pitch number 75. Fly ball to straightaway left. Moving under it, Lagares. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down here 5-1. Luis Avilan will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Joe Mauer will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And here's a swing and a miss by Mauer as he's down on strikes for the first out. Jackie Bradley Jr. tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Juan Lagares ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. The dangerous Carl Crawford will get things. And here is Carl Crawford now. He'll be the one to lead it off against David Price here in the inning. Line drive to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games.
Well, guys, he's one of the best in the league in that department right now. And you've got to love a pitcher that can finish what he starts. He's a workhorse if I ever saw one, and a great competitor, too.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Strike called, 2-1.
Yeah, he got his 2-0 fastball, but it wasn't in that one place, one spot that we always talk about. That was a good idea to let that one go and wait for something else.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4. Trace Thompson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Yasiel Puig will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the runner from second is in to score. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Howie Kendrick will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Corey Seager will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
3 runs already home here. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Squared that one up just a little late. Line softly toward the hole, and this will be taken in by the third baseman for the second out. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pedro Baez will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. David Ortiz will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench, and he's aboard here to lead off the inning.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first-pitch fastball by him, but he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Chris Young will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 30, Chris Young.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dustin Pedroia is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2. Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And he knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
The second for 1, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Stepping in, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Mookie Betts steps in after hitting an RBI single his last time around. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on.
Your attention, please. Now
9th inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Justin Turner is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Hit down the line at first. Ramirez comes up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play.
Yeah, Matt, he's one of the leaders in the American League this year. 5th at the moment. So he's made it really tough on the opposition out of the bullpen. The manager loves giving him the ball in tight games, so we'll see if he can add to his total right here.
And the throw gets him as he takes away a hit that time.
Yeah, 2 ground ball outs right here to start the ninth. That's as easy as you can make it. Now he's just 1 out away from picking up the save.
Carl Crawford stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. In the air, out to right. Betts on the run. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
And at 9 games, I said this streak could go on for quite a bit longer. Sure enough, now it's up to 11. And the way they're playing, there could be no end in sight.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew.